Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome
Yeah.
to the
Hello,
Nomad
hello.
Worlds.
Hi,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone. It's good to be here directly from the caves of Albufeira. João, where are you?
I'm in amazing beach, just close to sunset. Again, Albufeira. Beautiful Albufeira.
We are so in Albufeira right now, guys. You cannot imagine how much we are in
Yeah,
Albufeira
there's
right
a
now.
little bit of it's tickling on the image, but it's definitely Albufeira.
Yeah, just the background of the camera is a little bit of weird thing sometimes. Everyone, thank you so much for being here today. We are officially announcing what's happening at the Nomad World Fest. We are very happy. We already sold 50 tickets or more since we launched, and it's incredible your feedback I'm receiving from everybody, from the speakers to the volunteers. It's really, really cool to see. But lots of people had questions. So we want to answer your questions. We want to make sure that you know what will happen during this week at Albufeira. And we are here to detailed explain you what exactly will happen in Albufeira during the 9th to the 15th of October.
Yes.
So let's go.
We are live on YouTube, but we're going to share also on other channels of Facebook. So please ask your questions whenever you are watching this, and we will try to answer all of them during this live.
So let's share what we are doing. We'll share our website first. First, our website is incredible. If you haven't been, the nomadworld.org, yes, because they are the Digital Nomad Association of Portugal. We are an organization, so we are also NGO supporting and growing the digital nomad movement here in Portugal. The dates you already know, the 9th to the 15th. This is no secret. And the place is Albufeira. If you don't know about Albufeira, we'll show you a little bit later in this call. But Albufeira is in the south of Portugal. The closest airport is Faro. And it's this beautiful town with an incredible beach, as you can see here in our images. Lots of life, lots of beach clubs. It's very, very nice. And we decided for Albufeira because all these merges, they also have a very high season and a very low season. So this is quite important for them as a destination to have more people like us to joining this beautiful place and enjoy it because co-working spaces, great accommodation, they have it all. It's just time for us to show up and celebrate life here in Albufeira, right, John?
Yes, quite excited what's going to happen. Albufeira is an amazing destination, pretty much in the south of Portugal, and I think a lot of people, of course, have been there. There's some communities definitely evolving and happening, but we're going to make a splash and become a reference for the years to come.
Just as a note, we're expecting around 400 to 500 people. So we're around 10% during my beliefs. We have already so many people from all over the world, from the US, UK, Germany, and yes, even from that island, Madeira and the Canary Islands, that are joining us to celebrate the Nomad movement in Albufeira. But why did we decide to create this conference? Actually, I'm not sure if you know, and if you know this, is quite special. This is actually the second Nomad World we organized. The first one was back in 2021 when we were stuck at home and we organized 5 days of conference to celebrate the remote work movement, teach people and help everybody to grow their life. Now it's different. Now it's our first conference in person, and this changes everything. By being in person, we can connect deeper, we can do more wellness activities, and this is exactly what we will do. I don't think this is the traditional conference or the traditional digital nomad festival because the goal of this is to help you as an individual to grow. Both professionally, we have incredible talks, but also personally, because we'll talk about wellness, we'll talk about how to grow yourself, both professionally and personal level, which is quite cool. We still have some slots for speakers. I think we have around 5 slots for speakers. We are still curating. I know many of you already applied. We'll be answering every single one of you. Also, we still have a little bit of spots for volunteers. So if you don't have the money, if you want to give back, if you want to be a part of the whole organization for the whole 7 days, we are still welcoming volunteers. Make sure you apply. The process is super simple. And then during the next weeks until the end of August, we will contact you all and make sure we can do something together. And which activities will we have? Gonzalo, is this only a conference? We will only sit for 7 days and listen to people speak? Hell no, of course not. We have so many more than that. So yes, we do have the talks. We want to help you grow, but then it's also time to learn between each other. And for that, we have the masterminds. The masterminds are sessions with 5 people, 6 people, where each person shares one challenge they have, and the others help them to uh, go with that. Then we have the workshops. We have deep dive workshops, workshops of more than 1 hour to go deep into a skill, to go deep into something that you want to learn. And I can tell you already, we will have one about AI, on how to use AI to sell, to create content that matters to your public. Don't just create AI and copy from ChatGPT. We can do so much better. And this is one of the workshops we will have. We have around 10 workshops, very deep and very different from the common conference. Also, we'll have other activities. My personal favorite is beach volleyball. I play beach volleyball. We will have a beach volleyball net because I want to. So this is very important to tell you that we will have other activities like yoga, like beach volleyball. We want to have flying yoga, working on that, not confirmed yet. And definitely, and this is the first time I'm sharing this, we will have a daily local positive impact activity in partnership with our friends from Nomad's Giving Back. And I know that this is very dear to my friend João, right?
Yes, yeah, it's going to be as always. I think, and as also I think you spoke a little bit in the beginning about digital nomad association that we created, and it's also definitely one of the pillars of our association is actually to have impact and to give back to the communities where we are trying to develop and support with remote work. So of course, if anything that we are going to do is going to have that in mind, and the event is an exception. So we are happy to partner with them and to bring all of this opportunity to have more than just bringing remote workers and nomads to a new destination, which is also already great for destination, but actually trying to go a bit deeper and really support more directly the local community. So really happy that we are doing this.
Yes, one of the things we have already confirmed is a workshop for local unemployed people about remote work and how to start working remotely. But even though inside our conference we'll have several activities also to help the Nomad community to thrive and to make sure that our further feels the impact, the positive impact that we as a community can have and show in this location. So I'm very happy about this. Another thing I want to share is that we will have a Nomad village. So imagine 25 white tents with several sponsors, with several things happening, with some music. We also have a stage there, and all this village, these 24 tents, will be at the beach, facing the ocean. You can literally walk from a talk to the ocean, swim, come back. And this will be quite special and very different from at least all the conferences I attended before. But if you want to learn, it's all about the content. So it shows to have 5 tracks of content that we believe can have a deep impact in everybody attending. The first one is the future of work and living. We're speaking about the future. We see Zoom announcing they are going back to the office, kind of, right? We see all these things happening. What's exactly the future of work? What's exactly the future with the AI? How will AI impact how we work? How will the co-living impact well how we live? We will speak about all that in our conference. Then we have artificial intelligence, how it will impact our productivity. How can we grow our productivity with artificial intelligence? We have Web3. We didn't forget about Web3. Personally, I think Web3 will still, it's still the future. We can build incredible things, but we are not speaking about projects that will fall apart. We are speaking about what is Web3 doing today in the real world. What are the top projects that will be there in the next years to come that are using Web3, both NFTs or anything else to actually thrive in this world. Then we have personal branding and entrepreneurship because everybody needs a little bit of this. We really, really need to speak about how can you create your brands. This is so important. Many people that because they think because they work remotely they don't need a personal brand, but when you want to change your job, you need a personal brand. Also, many of us want to be creators or are creators. So we have talks around how to grow your brand on TikTok, about LinkedIn, about YouTube, how to grow your YouTube channel, and many more projects. Also about entrepreneurship. We have 3 seasoned entrepreneurs doing a Q&A with the panel to make sure that you have access to, I think together they have more than 5 exits, which is quite incredible, to speak about how you can actually build your business and live this lifestyle. And last but not least, we'll have different destinations presenting at our conference, different communities. And of course, yes, we have Nomads Giving Back, another association speaking and acting about the not giving back, which is really, really, really cool. And how will these days look like? This is quite important. Many of you ask. So we are following kind of a weird pattern. We have a conference in the first 2 days only. On Thursday we have workshops in the morning. On Friday we are doing masterminds. On Saturdays we have yoga, beach sports, maybe beach volleyball tournaments. And so you can see that all the mornings are very, very different, except the conference mornings. Then in the afternoon we have the free activities with the local community. We have the unconference. We have panels. We have yoga. Hopefully, flying. I really want flying yoga this year. We have all these activities around the beach, and also we'll have some premium activities like wine tasting, like quad bikes, and some other crazy stuff that will be happening. On Sunday, we have a special hike to the caves, and another thing that's very important is that every single night, every single evening, we'll have a different party. We'll have a different event to make sure that we also have fun, work hard, party harder. So from a jazz night to a special dinner, we have a DJ wine party. It's going to be quite fun. Cataplana, traditional fish dish from Algarve. We'll have a Cataplana dinner and a party. And we will have also a Purple Friday. If you are from Madeira, I think you know what we are talking about. If you're not, get yourself ready for an experience. And then we'll have a cocktail. You know that Albufeira is actually one of the cocktail capitals of the world. So we may have a very interesting cocktail experience happening on Saturday, which also will be very interesting. Then free morning on Sunday, a little bit of hike, and then we departure. Anything to add, João? We're good here.
Yes, let me just, I think something important, yeah, just go back to the
Yes.
program. So it's important also, and we're going to try to make this very clear also on the website. So your ticket, when you buy ticket to access the event, you're going to have access to most of everything it's here that Gonçalo is talking about. So the meals, the food is not included. So if you go to any lunch or any dinner, then you have that we might organize. Then you have to pay yourself, and then there's also some activities. Some majority that are here are going to be included, but some premium activities. So every day you're going to have a premium activity that you can go that's organized by a local partner. Those are going to be also paid separately if you want to go. Otherwise, you can stay at our village or do things that we're going to do. That those will be included. So the majority here on this program that you can see here on the image, it's included. The meals are not, and of course the drinks are not too. But then we'll make it very clear when you buy ticket. But you have to consider the ticket, and today, well, Gonçalo is going to talk about the special price later. But today, and the price you're going to pay, even up to the event, it includes a full week of activities, morning, afternoon, and evening. It's kind of crazy, but really want to make this special occasion. Want to bring a lot of people here to the event. So yeah, don't waste the opportunity.
Yes, and it's quite interesting that we can actually have both. So if you don't want to spend extra money, we'll always have activities for you, but also give you some time for dinner before the parties. If you want to actually have the extra activities and explore Algarve to a deeper level, for example, with the quad bikes or with the wine party, we can definitely take you to the next level, which is really, really cool. We have both experiences and you can literally choose which ones you go with. What about our speakers, Gonçalo? Well, these are just the first confirmed, but we have many, many more to come. We'll have around 30 speakers in the conference. We just confirmed the first ones. We have so many emails that it's almost impossible to go through all of them. We are taking care. But I can tell you that besides these incredible names, Dave Williams, he already had 2 or 3 exits. He's an incredible entrepreneur. Gonçalo, well, that guy is okay. Kate Schiffman, she's building an incredible co-living space from scratch. It's absolutely insane what she's doing. Miguel Fernandez actually is the founder of Dagon Startup and the president of the association Algarve Revolution that will actually speak about Algarve as a lifestyle hub, which is a very interesting talk. Marie, founder and content creator, a superstar from the Philippines. She's all over TikTok. Rafael Guerrero, a local person. If you can see, there's already 3 locals in this agenda, many more to come. We are compromised with the local community as well, and we will have at least 20% of the speakers from Portugal. Yes, Ron?
Gonçalo, you might want to refresh the page.
Oh, I may want to refresh the page. Sorry. And when we refresh the page, what we will see is that something special will happen, and Mary's is here, and Sado Rap as well. I love this.
Ta-da!
Yes. So these two ladies that we actually love and we are friends with are also coming and speaking at the Nomad World. They are such important people inside our community that I'm so excited to have them, and they are doing something really cool together besides talking. So definitely you need to check this out. Sada Rep, head of marketing, she's from also advocating for Nomad Giving Back. She is a superstar. And Maris from Minoma, previous borderless retreat, probably one of the coolest experiences. Fun story, not sure if I should tell this, but when I was speaking with them, Sarah told me that in private, it was last year in the Canary Islands in the workshop made by Maris, that Sarah became more spiritual, and she is now thriving with her new life. Actually, in something also organized by our friend Joel Mendes here in this call. It's true, and it's incredible what these two are doing together.
Events are very impactful. I just have to share. If
It's
anyone here has ever been to an event, then you are missing a lot.
Yes, and yeah, she's also doing something really, really cool, Maris. That will be actually very incredible. But where is Albufeira? What the hell are we talking about? So we wanted to show you a little bit, not just our cool pictures. This is from the city center. It's a cool old village, old city now in the south of Portugal. Very charming with incredible, incredible beach and ocean. It's unbelievable. And it's also, as I told you, the capital of cocktails. This is the main beach, Praia dos Pescadores, but we have many more things here. And actually, if we are looking at the world, this will be in the south of Portugal. Now you can see my little things. In the south of Portugal, you can find Albufeira. So the closest airport is actually Faro, which is 25 minutes away. Many, many flights to the UK, to Germany, and a little bit to all over Europe. But also, it's just 2 hours and a half from Lisbon. You can literally get a train or a bus and end up in the center of Albufeira. Our conference will be in the center of Albufeira. One of the stages is here in Câmara Municipal Albufeira, Auditório Municipal, which is a very, very cool auditorium. We'll have this space all for us. Absolutely incredible. Maybe we'll have also people dancing. It has really nice chairs. And the second stage is also next to this in Câmara Municipal de Albufeira. And then just a short hike away. It's like 5-6 minutes. You'll go down here, and our village will be here. Let's change to different layers. Our village will be in this zone. So you can see already we have a hotel nearby, and we have some restaurants as well. But from here to where we are speaking during the conference is 5-6 minutes walking. And then, yeah, we have this little thing looking like this in front of us. This is the view from our Nomad village. You don't want to miss this for sure. Albufeira is quite a special place. We are very happy actually to organize this in Albufeira and to have the ability to actually do something really cool in the city center. If you want to work, and some people will need to work, that's still okay. We'll have different working spaces that you can join, from partnership with cafes to co-working spaces. And if you just want to chill, take vacations, and go wild, you can also do that. But just be aware that you can work, will have the time and the space to work, as long as you say no. Very important. One of the cool things I'm very excited about, besides this being a very beautiful city, is actually that we plan to do, this place is unbelievable, is that we plan to do a tour to the caves. And these caves are Benagil Caves, probably the most Instagrammable place in the whole Portugal. And this place is absolutely insane. We plan to do a nice trip here with the stand-up paddle with Club Albufeira Surf Club. The guys are incredible, our partners, and this is really, really, really cool. So definitely expect some cool side events like this and many others. We could go by boat, but we can and we will go by stand-up paddle, which is much more fun, of course. And if you have any other questions regarding the location, you can see more or less what is happening around here. And we also have very cool stuff very, very close. all this Paderno is incredible, beautiful castle, lots of history, but also we are very close to Lagos that has a big community, very close to Portimão that also has a big nomad community. So if you plan to stay around Algarve and around Albufeira, be sure that there are communities that you can just join from Albufeira, Faro, Portimão, and Lagos, all really well managed and with a lot of things happening. What else? What else, João? We go back here. João is muted. So, tickets.
No, not. Do you want? No, sorry, sorry. You want to, because there's a bit of background noise here. Do you want to talk more a bit Nomad Village? I will just tell it a bit more. It's going to open a region conference. I think it would be good to share a little bit more of that different activity where people are going to be able to to share more, to connect more than just, which is not bad, but just being in a conference mode.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much, João. The activities we have are actually very broad. It goes from just networking to conferences to stand up paddle, beach volleyball. We want to have a lot of wellness. I think being a nomad is a lot about keeping our body and our mind safe. So you can expect some meditation. You can also expect some crazy ecstatic dance. So we'll have both things. And one of the things we really want to push is this connection with the local community as well. So part of the conference is to have part of the goals at least, and we are on the way to do it, is to have 20% of the attendees from Portugal, and to make sure that you don't just meet the Nomad community, but that you also meet the local and the Portuguese community. 20% of the speakers are from Portugal, and hopefully 20% of the sponsors will be also from Portugal. That one is not confirmed yet, still working on it. But yeah, we really want to help you connect with the right people. If you're an entrepreneur, we want to connect you with other entrepreneurs. If you want to start and become an entrepreneur, be sure that all the speakers, and they're talking about people with amazing experience, are open to help anyone. And this is actually one of the key factors when you go to conferences like this, is that you will have access to 30 VIP people inside the community. And especially here, we are inviting VIP people from the Web3 community. I can tell you that two of the biggest communities in Portugal and the presidents will be present in our conference. And the same to AI, we have some startups coming. So you actually be able to connect with some top of the people that are doing something incredible inside the space. And of course, it's all about creating meaningful connections. It's all about community. I'm, as a founder of the Nomad Village, this is the key part of, for me, it's organizing and creating communities. So be sure that besides having fun, you'll made at least 25 best friends for life, and probably after this you'll travel around with them. And I know this because it happened to me before, and that's what we want to create here again. So beach, sports, and art. I want to speak a little bit about art. Sergio, I think we were going to say something, but are organizing an afternoon full of art that goes from graffiti. We are learning how to do graffiti, to learn with some local artisans how to do really cool hats and everything in between. So I think art helps you release a part of your brain that we don't use often while working remotely. So definitely this art workshop will be very, very interesting. Also, we'll have, besides the ocean and the beach, also access to the nature, especially in Paderno, where we are doing a special trip. It's really cool to see the whole historic part of Algarve. That's much more than just the beach, but it's actually an incredible historical part once you turn your back for a while to the ocean. We're good. Everyone is good. Anyone has questions? If so, pop here and Joel will ask me because I am not watching the chat.
No, keep going. All good.
They're all good. Perfect.
You're being very clear.
So, sponsors. This conference especially is made with partnership with Albufeira municipality, and we have already many community partners. I'm very, very proud to have Thriving Nomads and Nomads Giving Back, because they will make sure they will never allow us to do this event without giving back. So I'm very, very happy for that. Also, NomadX, a little bit biased here, and the No Footprint Nomads. We have many more partners that we'll add here during the next days and announce on our Instagram. If you are not following our Instagram, please do. All the news will be there. And I think we'll be announcing 20 speakers in the next days and many partners, including our main sponsor, which is a special company that I'm very proud to have on board. And all that will be released during the next days to make sure that you keep updated. So we will have the Instagram link somewhere on the chat, wherever you are, hopefully. And what is the surprise? So I promised a surprise then when you come here. And the surprise is that even though that the early bird is already over, as we can see right here on July 31st. And even though we sold more tickets than we expected in this early bird, we decided as a present for you for being here that for the next 24 hours, and don't say this to anyone, it's just a secret between you and me. Huh? During the next 24 hours, only until the 10th of August, if you click in this buy now button, shh, and if you add the price, it's actually the early bird price. Not everybody knows this, only you. We are not sharing this anywhere else, or you are here, or you are not here. During the next 24 hours, 59 euros alone for 7 days of festival. 7 days. I think we were stupid to put such a low price, but now it's too late. João doesn't allow me to change the price. It is what it is. No, during the next day, you will be able to buy the ticket with a special super early bird that will then end, and we will go back to 89 euros, which is still the early bird, as the official price of the conference is 129, which is still quite cheap. It's less than 15 euros per day, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's almost for free, but so this special offer is going to last until tomorrow, and then it's gone forever.
Over forever. So
Forever
yeah,
and
maybe we'll
ever.
sell another 50 tickets, but then this will be early bird from 89, and then from September, by the end of this month, it will be the normal price 129. But we want to make sure that if you are following us, that if you went to the first conference that we organized online, and more than 2,000 people registered for that conference, if you are following this movement, you have access to this offer. And if you are here and if you really care about this, and you are actually doing a great job, and we would love to have you on board. That's why we are doing this again. So you're welcome. We are quite cool people, and you pay the beer once we arrive to Albufeira. The beer is on you. So that's all we needed to tell you. Not sure if you have any questions live, João. Do you have any questions?
No questions, and then guys, there's also the QR code here at the corner of our live. Yes, that QR code will take you through a set of links that you can use to buy tickets, to get more info, to see our socials, all of that. To apply, like Gonçalo said, if you want to apply to be a volunteer, or if you want to give a talk, there's still a couple of options for talks, or if you want to be a partner, sponsored event, there's also a place for you. You're going to have on our village, we're going to have space for our partners to be present there, and we're going to have many chances for them um, to show what they are doing. So yeah, so follow the QR code, and then you can always contact us at contact at thenomadworld.org, so we can answer all your questions.
Cool. I see two questions here. The first one is, how do I get to Albufeira? The easiest way is to fly to Faro Airport. And from Faro Airport, you can get a train or a bus to Albufeira, or you can rent a car, but we suggest public transportation. If you come from the US, the easiest way is to fly to Lisbon, and then from Lisbon, come by train or by bus to Albufeira. Public bus is quite easy, quite cheap, so it's very easy to get to Albufeira. It's a big city. And the second question is, where should you stay? We'll have partnerships with several hotels to have special discounts. But you saw a hotel right next to the Nomad village. So that one, of course, will be very interesting. But we will share within the next few days different spots that will have a partnership with us to have a special price just for event attendees. I think that is that. Anything else, Ron?
No? I think
We're
that's
good.
all the information we wanted to share for now. We're going to share more throughout the rest of the couple of months we still have before the event. But yeah, we'll be here to help when anything needed. Us and the rest of the
Awesome.
team. We have a big team of 10, all taking care of this to make sure it's an amazing experience to everyone.
Yes, we will take care of you, and we will make this community thrive. First conference in Algarve, our first conference in person. It's going to be pretty much insane. I'm very excited and also a little bit scared. It's it will be interesting to meet 500 people in this beautiful city and to make them have the experience of their life. But this is why we created this event, to be different, to do something different to our image for our community. So thank you guys for being here. It was a big pleasure as always, and I'll see you in Alpha.
Bye, guys. See you soon.